What's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and today is a very exciting day. Well, why don't I just let Houston tell you why today is such an exciting day. Excited about today?
Yes. Yeah.
So what's so important about today?
It's the last day of school. And tomorrow we go to the beach.
Oh, that's what's important. Dude. What?
Ow!
So yeah, today is the last day of school for my kids, which it's not actually the last day of school for the school year. Tomorrow is. But with all the teacher strikes we had and everything, they changed the schedule. We had already planned our family vacation. And if you follow my channel for any length of time at all, you know we spend a lot of time in Florida. We absolutely love Florida. And check it out. We don't play around. We take a U-Haul to Florida. I mean, we're pulling a trailer. Yeah, so there's like let's see, back up. There's like 13 people going. It's just easier to pack all of our stuff in a little U-Haul trailer and load up and go. So today is gonna be super busy day. Got to get all the chores done here. Got to get in the greenhouse and get everything ready to go because I've got a couple people that are gonna be coming by and taking care of things. So I need that to be pretty self-sufficient. I got to get the goats ready to go, get the chickens all waters cleaned out, fed, automatic feeders filled up as far as I can go for the chickens. I got to mow here, which my lovely wife did some mowing yesterday. I got to mow my wife's grandma's yard in town. So, plus we got to pack, got to find everything, get everything ready. Guys, we are excited. We're really excited. We're going to Pensacola Beach. This will be about the umpteenth time we've been there. I don't know, family-wise, whole family-wise, third time. My wife and I think this is our 5th time. Maybe we've already been 5 times. I don't know. I lose count. Anyways, going to Pensacola Beach, but got a lot of work to do here first. So everyone wants to know about the Premier One permanent fence. Still holding up great, still working great. Haven't had a single deer issue in the garden yet. I do have 2 trail cameras set up like I said I was gonna do. Motion censored trail cameras like you'd use for deer hunting. And so far, no pictures of deer yet. I've had lots of pictures of the goats walking up to investigate, but nothing where they were getting zapped. A couple pictures of bear. He's always curious, so he'll walk up and stick his nose to the camera. But no deer yet, and I'm not complaining. Although I would like to see one get zapped, like I said before. But we're gonna be gone on vacation, so we're not gonna be here all day, every day. So there's a good chance if we're gonna get a deer picture, it's probably gonna be while we're gone. So the first chore of the day is going to be to get in here in this greenhouse while it's nice and cool outside and do some cleaning, because after a while things just get cluttered and you get out here working every day and you forget, hey, you got grass popping up, got weeds popping up. A lot of people think I don't have weeds in my garden. You're wrong. Check this out. If you don't stay on top of it, you get a little grass popping up everywhere. So today's first chore is going to be take care of that mess, because the last thing I want is to come back to have a grass a foot tall in my greenhouse. I like it nice and clean. I don't like a mess. Dang it. Got in the dirt. Son of a biscuit. So while I'm out here weeding and pruning and cleaning and taking the wheel hoe and trying to get rid of the weeds in between the rows and everything, I'm kind of having to decide what to leave and what to take out of here, because we're going to be gone for a full week, come back for a couple days, and then my wife and I are leaving again to go back to Florida for the alligator hunt, bowfish, fishing trip with Final Descent Outdoors, Kendall Jones, Fishing Wizard app. Big deal, a lot of fun. So for the better part of 2 weeks, I'm not gonna be here, and I've got to decide what's gonna make it for 2 weeks and what's not. And unfortunately, the broccoli is definitely on the hit list. The broccoli that we're all so attached to, that we all love so much because it kicked Dutch's tail in the broccoli competition, is about to leave. It's about to go, it's just trying to bolt. So you can already see some of the little heads. We have eaten so much broccoli out of this one little patch that's 4 foot wide and 8 foot long maybe. So much broccoli's come out of here. We haven't been able to keep up with it, honestly. Just eating the little side shoots as fast as we can. But unfortunately, before we get home, this stuff will all have bolted and flowered. So we might as well get it out of here, put some seeds in the ground so we'll have something else coming along when we get back home. Now you guys have no idea how painful this is for me. This broccoli's been like my baby this year. It's the best broccoli I've ever grown. I wish I would have grown 10 times more than this, but it's time for it to go, and it's a difficult process. It's like letting go of one of my babies. So I've came through, picked a bunch of it out. DJ and I are gonna have a bunch for lunch today. Look at that. Look at the size of that broccoli plant. The base of the stem on here, look at this. It's huge. Big old broccoli plants. But it's time for them to go. The chickens are gonna enjoy some of it, I know that. They're gonna have a feast before I leave. And just like that, it's all gone. And this is why the other day when I was building my Premier One fence around the garden, I said I wanted to move the chickens closer to the garden. Because right now, they're a pretty good distance away from the garden. And I'd sure like to be able to throw all my scraps right over the fence to feed the chickens. Sure make it a lot easier. So making some progress in here. Things are cleaning up and looking better already. So I've got this raised bed emptied out. This had the last of my radishes in it. I went ahead and pulled those because they're gonna be bolted and done by the time I get back. Cleaned this up. This had spinach back here that was trying to bolt. Got it out of there, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna plant in its place. Now I may get in trouble for doing this without Houston because Houston's not here. He's at school. It's his last day of school. But I need to get this planted if we're gonna grow it this year. And it is a little bit of corn that I got from Bumblebee Junction. Crazy chicken corn. It's a hybrid corn, something that he's been working on himself on his farm. So we're gonna plant this raised bed over here and this one over here, kind of get it all in here nice and tight so that it all gets pollinated. I don't have a lot of seed, and I could do it outside in a long row, but I figured getting them all close together, they'll pollinate better since we're not gonna have a big crop of corn. We all know corn can be a heavy feeder. Corn is a heavy feeder, so I'm gonna fertilize it first. This is the Sustain 464 composted turkey feathers and manure that I got from Leon. Spread that out. And I'm also gonna be putting out some of the sea mineral from Seawater. My goodness, it got hot fast. Had to go in the house and take a break for a while. It's about 11 a.m. and I think I'm done working in the greenhouse, at least until later this evening when this sun goes down and it's not so hot. So the greenhouse really, it's not that it just gets super hot in there because of all the vents I've got. I can open everything up. It's really not the heat, it's just a lack of airflow. So without any wind down here, I live in such a low spot, you can see the trees aren't moving a bit behind me. There's no wind, so inside that greenhouse, it just like, there's no airflow. But, so anyways, I've talked a lot over the past couple of years about several videos about how I kind of automate things for when I'm not here, just based on my work schedule and things. And I just kind of want to touch on a couple things I do that make this super easy when I leave town, because we're going to be gone for a while. And as far as the greenhouse goes, this little contraption right here is a lifesaver. I've talked about it a lot on my videos on my channel. I am going to have my aunt and probably my brother and a few other people in and out quite a bit, but I don't have to worry about anybody forgetting the water with this guy right here. So this is a digital water timer. So I've got most of my garden set up on a drip system. You know that. I've told you about that several times. It's made by a company called Dig, and I can set this thing up, push button on or off, but I can set it up to how long I want it to water, what days I want it to water. I just leave the hydrant turned on all the way, and that thing takes control, and my drip system gets ran when it needs to. My drip system comes on automatically. I can water early in the morning, so all those plants have the water they need to make it through the day. And I'll probably set it up to water every other day for about 30 to 45 minutes, which will be plenty of water for everything while I'm gone. Belly, you standing right in the way? What's up, Bear? How you doing, buddy? Oh, Bella, you need some loving too, huh? You just awful bossy here. You just got to get in the way and get all your lovings first, huh, Bella? I see. So one thing about all this is having these animals, having livestock, gardens, the greenhouse, the property, all that can be very restricting at times. And if we're not careful, we get tied down to the land, we get tied down to the animals, and we don't get to get away. Well, my family and I do everything we can to combat that. And like I was saying earlier, I try to automate everything as best I can. Really? Huh? You panting dog. I try to automate everything as best I can. Like you saw, I go way overboard with the amount of water things need, the amount of food things need, like the chickens. You know, that's probably close to 10 gallons of water for those chicks. And I'll put 30 pounds of feed in there for them. The goats, not so much concerned about. Look how much grass they've got. And good news, sold all the little baby girls. Actually, I've only got one left that I was, considering selling. We still got Skip. We're not getting rid of Skip. Houston would kill me if we get rid of Skip. But been paid for all the little girls. Gonna have to hold on to some of them for about another week or 2 weeks until they can come pick them up. So that's awesome. Still got some billies for sale. If anybody's interested in a little Kiko cross or Kiko billy, we'll have a few of those. Let's see, it's hot, can you tell? Sweating like crazy. Dutch, your t-shirt's hot. Actually, it's not your t-shirt, it's just hot out here. But my goal here with trying to get everything ready to go is to automate everything as best I can, make everything kind of self-sustaining as much as possible. And then when I do have people coming out to check on things, they're just overseeing things. They're just making sure nobody's got their head stuck in a fence or there's not water squirting out of the ground from a busted water line. They just kind of oversee everything and probably do a lot of harvesting in the greenhouse. Lots of free food there. So like I was saying, we're headed to Florida. Got the U-Haul here. We got to get in and start packing. The kids will be home from school soon. Houston is one excited little boy right now. He loves the beach. He loves the beach. Matter of fact, the poor kid had to have a tooth pulled the other day. He had an abscessed baby tooth and they went ahead and pulled it, and while he was on the gas, his mom's on Snapchat sending me videos, and he's all gassed up and he's telling the dentist 2 more days and we're going to the beach.
What did you say?
2 more days until we go to the beach.
Oh, that's exciting. Did you see the ocean? Should I just swim in it?
It's freaking hilarious. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. May have 1 or 2 more videos out before we leave, before you see us arrive at the beach. But we're gonna be in the Pensacola, Florida area on Pensacola Beach. If you're close by, you're there, come by. We may set something up and hang out on the beach one day. We're gonna be doing some fishing. We're gonna do some shark fishing from the beach. Lots of big plans. Hopefully we're gonna be doing some stuff with some other YouTubers, because Pensacola is kind of a hotbed of YouTubers right now. There's a lot of people down there. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I gotta get in the house and start packing before I get in trouble out here blabbing to the camera. My wife is gonna shoot me. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hey, don't be afraid to take a break from your farm. Don't be afraid to let that farm kind of run itself for a little bit. You got friends and family that'll help you out, I promise. Just ask. People are more than willing to help. People that don't get to live this lifestyle love to come out and help and take care of things. And we really do appreciate that when they do that for us. So don't let this lifestyle tie you down to the land. You still have freedom. Go have fun. Guys, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.